before will allow him to rotate over towards CT. So they've got 3 people ready to fight.
The push is definitely telegraphed. They're going to jump into the fight straight away. Rotation's coming forth, but they haven't quite pushed onto the site yet. Shin has to be an eliminated first. Cnet with a couple of kills, still alive as he's able to dash away, but there's 2 left for K-Corp, and on the outside looking in.
I think this is a smoke that Navera threw to try and allow them to sneak back into backside. Something you actually saw Loud do a lot with the Viper walls that they throw on B to give them a safe lane to walk downstairs and re-clear the site. Unfortunately, when Cnet just finds 2 kills against your defensive hold there, just not going to end up working out for them. So with both players now coming through from CT and a really strong defensive setup here, where no one's actually peeking early on the side of NAVI. The second they come around the stairs corner, they are going to get absolutely roasted by Cnet and then Zipan swinging out from Boathouse.
Already spotted on the right-hand side, Surigetsu with a pick, and NAVI, fairly clean start to the game.
This contact here from Shin.
Shin maybe in a bit of trouble here, being rushed up. And even though Zipan was fully blinded, still was able to find the headshot. NAVI gaining access. They take down the rifle that was in Scream's hands, leaving the duty highly on XMS's shoulders.
I respect it. It's a big gamble spot there from Scream. He has to worry about a couple of different angles once he uses the market player. And he gets the one, just instantly traded out. NAVI continuing to look very clean in their attacks here.
XMS magic. Leviosa maybe can bring out another Avada Kedavra out here because he's got another 2 to deal with. Can he get it? He's hidden away. I don't think they can expect him to be this close. Oh, can't quite recover in time. Navera, he needs to find a gun.
Yeah, there's a gun I know on Switch. Right now, Navera has the... He's going to use the paranoid to move on over. Remember, Scream dropped the rifle back here, so he's picking up his brother's rifle.
It's actually doable. It's actually very doable. Turn to your right. Turn to your right,
he sees them.
They both see each other.
No!
But Shell comes out on top. What a nice try.
Down. So if it was to be a slow hit or something like this, there were some options for them. Karmine Corp, I don't think you invested. I think you just, like, if you had like a couple of rifles, maybe you could do something. Although as a kill comes in, it opens up some opportunity. Slam that ultimate. I want to see it, baby.
This could be it for K-Corp.
Give it to me.
They actually get it. They've got a player's advantage, but they need weaponry.
The problem is, right, the late lurk from Sugetsu is going to cook the round, because the second he finds the fight here, he's going to be able to break that lockdown.
Red. They throw a fragment in that direction. Zipan wants to
6 seconds.
assist in the endeavor. They may have an opportunity. XMS finds a quick headshot. XMS doubles up. And now it's down to Shao alone. And he's locked down. K-Corp. It's a pistol round to put them on the board. We can do it again. Well, at least he tried last time around. Can he guarantee it? Lovely flash. Coordinated together. Cnet flashed the second time around. And he's locked behind the wall. XMS delivering. And his teammates is a barrage of wildfire up on Navi's backs. And that gives K-Corp a second round in the game. Starting to build a bit of an eco for themselves. Navera would have been an epic pick if it did work off, but not quite there. 2 kills for Navi straight out of the bat.
I mean, Navera's definitely feeling himself with the operator. That's one of those angles that it's legal for a jet to peek away from, because like you can dash back into it, not really for an omen.
Yeah.
The problem being you just get swung from top mid. Even if you get that initial kill, you're not able to actually escape quickly enough, and you just get spammed down.
Hey, look, the strat is go kill. That's what Navera's trying to do.
That's absolutely correct. Hold on. XMS is good for, if they commit it, good for 2 there. One thing I will notice from Navi is they're usually pretty passive. I think usually only committing 1 player through B main. They love these heavy market hits. So I actually think playing an angle like that is pretty high EV. With the amount of fade utility they're throwing through B main, they're not really just contacting through and peeking you. So the way we saw XMS play there, or Scream in the second round playing on top of Switch, this may just be decent prep into Navi, knowing you're a little bit more legally obliged to not hardcover B main.
Check is right. Ooh, whoa, okay. Oh, for a second there, I thought XMS got 2.
The thing is, I think Scream just dropped down onto site. He really wants to fight them off of this. I think they could have played a little bit more slowly and tried to use those ultimates on the retake, but what is that?
That's a Zage kill. That's a first time on the VCT server kill. Still 3 on 3, one at the back of sight. Scream does what he knows how to do best, doubles up at that as well. Cnet left to do a lot, actually. 1 against 3, XMS on his attempt to resurrect, has to die. 1 bullet in the chamber here for Cnet with 15 seconds to work with. Scream is able to pick up the last one quickly as that, and K-Pop.
Boathouse just going into his own smoke CT. He hears the footsteps, sees the ping too. Which fight is he gonna go for? He actually just falls out of the smoke, giving up that fight. It doesn't matter though, because Zipan's rolling through the site.
Yeah, he really is. The thing is, NAVI haven't quite entered yet. They haven't gotten enough space. And with Shin now joining the entry with another angle to work with, XMS and Shin delivering with the kills. Backstab.
The second this gets planted, XMS hits the ultimate, Shin has the ulti too to fight them.
Which is why Navi's pushing directly into them. They're going directly in for the fight, but it's still a trade on both sides. Sage, overzealous, does peek out forwards and ends up losing his life. Lockdown, not quite taken down. Only just now happening. Scream on the back flank, still keeping his team on top.
Zipan's in such a tough spot here. He tries to close the door, but they know where he is. Some attempts on the spam. They can't hear anything, so he escapes. Back, Shin finds the first kill, and out from the smoke, Navera shuts it down. K-Core are within one. Right now, XMS is playing in spawn to avoid getting snapped by that KO. Ulti and Shin, they're walking straight into the crossfire. It's 2 kills from him, and some spam from all the way back as well.
Was it through the smoke as well?
No, I think Shin took the fight. It was XMS spamming from back at Fountain.
Got it.
Yeah, but I mean, Scream just takes that same spot because it's like, hey, they didn't see me last round. I might as well go for it this time. And actually, I think the full side hit would have worked. Navi couldn't have known that, but
Karmine Corp getting picked apart,
they're just farming them now.
Look, if you give messy fights to K-Corp, they're going to capitalize on it because they thrive on that.
Yeah, 100%. It's like, God, that angle Scream is playing is, it's so cringe. I feel like you don't see that nowadays, but with the double setup in mid they've been going for, he has the coverage just to not really be in a one-and-done spot because you have the trade coming in now from CT.
Yeah, of course, but it is Jet meta. Cena still has his blades, still can do quite a bit. No, down to the Vandal now. Paranoia to the back end. It's going to have to take some while. Good pop flash there. CNET can't quite find the doubles. Down a shower to do it all by himself. Nice little pick down to 30 points of health. And now it's got an opportunity. XMS! Wallbang shots! And that's the round for K-Corp. Aggressive they can be, how efficient they can be on isolating these fights and winning them most of these times. They've got a real opportunity here. Suigetsu getting spotted out early. Scream on the case, even though he's blind as a bat, can deliver the finishing blow. Onto the side they go, and we're looking at a 4v4 retake.
Yeah, the quick triple flank, as a matter of fact, through B main. Now, Karmine Corp aren't going to be able to hold forward positions. They weren't really able to post up towards logs or anything like this, so it's going to be big trades, 2 players in the back of site.
K-Corp, no utility.
I think that hit came in so fast. Navera should have a smoke fairly soon. Same for Shin on the haunt.
Navi pushing forwards. Angel with the first shot. Down low, but can the rest of them pull up? Now they're going to be pushing forward. Cena very aggressive with the shots, and as quickly as that, blinking, you miss it. K-Corp, no more.
There you go. Navi coming just barreling down lane. I'm Scream in that situation.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
We got it.
Oh, can they jump and pick up the Vandal?
Wait a minute! There could be some guns in play right now for K-Corp, but they've even got more players. They just pushes a little bit too far.
And that was the Guardian too, so that one's going to be completely lost. Very nice Paranoia coming in to make Suigetsu just absolutely farm.
How to win against frenzies? Use frenzies yourself.
Ah, yes.
Case in point by Suigetsu.
Absolutely genius.
Yeah, and having a Lotus map later on as well, considering Navi haven't looked the best on that. I think they've played 2 maps on it so far, 2 different comps, and losing both.
Suigetsu can win the entire round just with this kill, and no one's going to clear him. And now he has trips on site as well as the camera. He only sees the one, so he's still a little bit concerned about a player in mid. Somebody shoot that, please. They're trying to hide Shin. Yeah, okay. Round's absolutely cooked. Well played, Suigetsu. And that is another bonus. Or not bonus, but anti-bonus that KC end up losing and just forced to save 1 or 2 rifles.
It's the exact same that we saw that first half, wasn't it?
Very shocked Angel wasn't able to punish off that. Okay.
How does Scream keep doing that? I think it's the second kill of the kind. Through walls, headshot, kills. Beautifully done. 2 on site though, and there's a bit of a crossfire. How can they extrapolate it? Still, Suigetsu falls. 40 seconds, shot has to be dealt with. He's got a rifle, but not for long! KC back in the fight!
And CNET has an operator on the retake. Good kill from Zipan. And a second from CNET. 2v2, 4 seconds! No one's placing the down!
Oh no!
Please plant the spike. You have to for money. Please, I don't care about saving. Try to plant the spike. Or you are capped at 1,000 credits. Dashing on out there. A lot of times you'll see the Jet like jump dash out or updraft dash closer to generator, of course.
It's actually quite a nice lineup because you can't really see one of the edges
We're about to just slam the hit. They clear wine, and then this Fatal's going to come through, and they go zoom in. But they will get smashed. There's the tripwire. Someone shoot her.
And Scream dies eventually. Does hit both trips here.
I can't see anything, man. Can you see anything?
One of them onto the side, Navera. Able to double up! And now K-Corp well in the fight. 2 remaining for NAVI to do the heavy lifting.
Yeah,
and they're going to be right into the fight. Cnet being chopped down, bullet to the head, and now it's Shao on the hot seat. He's going to go for it. I bet he's going to go for it. He's not going to stand down.
I wish I could pretend and tell you I knew what happened that round, but I don't think a single player on NAVI had eyeballs for that until Navera found his 4th on the round. Shadow's going to pick up the operator and run to the hills. That's another another rock band song. There you go. Call
nice.
But how about that? Navera pulling off the round. Absolutely fantastic from him. Even though they lose Scream, right? Like that's an anti-jet tripwire right there. He falls immediately. But then through some combination of team and enemy team utility, I don't know. I need a replay. That was too much. Please Spike explode so we can see a replay and I can be saved from this. KO or Fade ultimate, they're going to try similar.
Cnet moment. Cnet moment. Dashes out, still alive, pick in his hands.
And they're not even really in position to like accelerate over towards the B site. I mean, Sage just sticks around. Taking that orb, I would have thought might convince NAVI there's more players coming over to that area, because like, who just takes an orb solo like that after you get oppered? But Cnet's now in B main, and I'm sorry, I just don't see a world for this to happen. If they don't wait for the KO to flash them on through, this is going to be miserable for them.
They'll have a smoke to block out Zipan here because he's been given free real estate, really. Throws down a fragment. Seems like K-Corp look to run away from it, but they don't have much time from the shadows to the back of the site. Angel commits with it, which means there's one less defender to the right-hand side of the map, but K-Corp, they stick around.
Yeah, it's tough to actually rotate back over to A. They know the Cypher, I believe, off of Sound, is going to be playing over towards that area.
Blades enabled.
I mean, if there's a way to do it, it's to get Scream in there. Here we go, the big ultis, they're ready to go. He got both orbs, I believe.
There's another updraft available. He just uses it the second one, which means he can't really find an elevated angle for this. He can go directly into the crossfire of Angel, and that is how you just stop a push in its tracks. Angel with 2, Cena trying to pick things up on the other end. The clock run out.
They're going to try to like sell some kind of, but it's not even fake. Like, they just have to find these kills or it's over for them.
It's now or never. They need to go amp up the pressure, get in the face of their opponents, get the kills. They don't have much time. 15 seconds on the clock. Shin does break out the Y. They know where he is. They're going to start pushing through.
12
Shao
seconds!
Revealing themselves. Have to get onto the side.
Seconds!
Down, which should we get to yet? 9 seconds. Should we get to? On the back end. Gets one. Can he delete them? No, they cannot!
Take that one. Just one orb off of XMS's ultimate as well. I think what in the world is that?
Oh my god, but it still works out because it's got help of Angel and Zipan. Somehow NAVI bring out a K-Corp tactic, and K-Corp are turning it right back around, screaming the fight doubles up. Cnet in the face of XMS punching down. It's insane, it's a brawl fight. We're in Fight Club, and now it's a 2v2 for the post-block.
Pablos, what is going on? The spike can't get across just yet. The door is going to be broken. It's very hard to plant the spike in this situation. Zaysh has 1 flash, 1 C4 to play off of. Scream is going to drop down to play with the rest of the team.
2 different positions to be played out here from NAVI. Now with a flash available here from Zaysh to find the right time.
He just missed.
He just missed, but wouldn't have any impact either way. Cnet going to push forward using his Cloudburst to maybe obscure one of the positions here from Zaysh. Oh, he's closing up very quickly. Can the assistant coach do the heavy lifting? Oh, and he can! Oh, Zaysh for his Cnet. It's Zaysh that comes out on top, and now should we get to us versus Scream? The double S's! Scream! Can't quite pick it up! But no one would have thought that to be the case. Lockdown being dropped now towards the B site. K-Corp know exactly what they're going for. NAVI know also the same. Into the back corner, Scream knows where to find Cnet, picks them up, and that's going to allow them to cross into the site.
Whenever K-Corporation have those big ultimates, it's the fast hits through main. Now this time, NAVI bringing back those pistol strats. 2 players going to be flanking back through B main, but K-Corp love playing these deep positions on the B site, so they're not going to find much value, and this flank is going to be hurt out completely, so it won't end up mattering.
Still a mountain to climb, even to get this round, but you know, step by step is what you have to do. Put your foot down on the gas. Keep it going. Put in that extra gear as well. Here we go. NAVI looking to aggress. They're able to find Navera on the back of the site. There's still more to deal with. Scream retaliating. Operator now in his hands, picked up from Cnet's body. Scream 3 to his name. The Shroud and Shao all by himself. He has to think real quick about the money, but he doesn't get an opportunity to do that.
No, it's just a sprint out onto B. No Cypher to slow them down, and the shots don't connect from Cnet.
No, I mean, look, NAVI don't have too many weapons to work with in this particular round, but there's still a hope to try and make damage to the economy of K-Corp. Don't allow them to find this control back into the game. Don't give them an avenue towards it. Zipan making their opponents struggle just a
1
little bit.
HP!
And all of a sudden, there's a chance because there's rifles everywhere and it's a 3v2.
He got 2 kills on 1 HP, Pavlos. Now he has the Phantom. Gonna be retaking over towards lane. The ultimate on the retake too.
NAVI can smell this victory and they're going right for it. Nightfall. Everybody on both sides is fairly low. Only Navera's got all of his health.
No one has any ears. It's like Navera told everyone to take their headphones off.
Oh no, Navera holding still with the operator in hands, the rest of the players alone, Navera delivering, and it's Xiao yet again, a very familiar position, but last time didn't work out. Can he do it this time? A Sheriff in his hands can switch to a Marshal, but he cannot think about that right now, Navera.
But this is actually the 2 ult orb off of ulti for Zaysh. Navera just taking the fight. This is the same setup though. Again, they're going to try to take the orb on Zaysh, and then they could play back towards B if they wanted to try and send that. Because they find the opening kill though, they know the site is going to be very soft. No Cypher here again. K-Core continue to pick the right sites. They're gambling away from Sugetsu, and Navera is killing everyone!
Someone rename this guy to Smooth Operator, because this guy doesn't miss giving a scoped gun, and he'll find his opponent's body. He'll click that trigger, and it always will mean the death of his opposition.
Scream finds another in mid too. Navi were walking away to save on 12, but they lose another gun.
Man, they're taking out their pockets and nothing's coming out. Only maybe some buttons, a fly, no change. It doesn't feel good for Navi. And considering K-Corp winning this round, they'll get an 11, and that'll be Navi economically reset. We're looking at a potential overtime game.
And think about the success rate K-Core have had when they're using the Killjoy, KO, and Fatal on the side hits. Navi find a couple of kills. That doesn't matter at the end of the day. But this is going to be so tough. It all comes down to Zipan.
Not 1 fake, not 2 fakes, but
and
3
he has
bullets from K-Corp. Zipan drops, XMS accurate to the trigger.
Go.
They've got to move in quickly because Xiao's already on the case. Maybe he can trap them.
11
seconds. They've got to get onto the site, but still, 3v4. Navi, try to get to the pack quickly. Try to interrupt the plant. They might not be able to do so as they're on site.
Oh, down to the absolute wire. The spike will be planted at the end of the day.
Shin also has an alternative angle to work with. They don't know he's here. Oh, misses a shot, but still Scream does heavy lift him, ends up falling. No, the panic. Still 2v2, CNED on the case. They need to chill down a bit. They've got a few seconds.
XMS blind on one side. Has
XMS
to cover Navera on lane, but he's smoked off too.
He's been so clutch this game. CNED pushing forwards. He's left the teammate behind. He's going to be alone for now. Xiao will be coming forward. CNED with a headshot. Now it's XMS. He's so low. Only 30 points of health, but he's got a shorty. He's going to try and do it with a shorty, and there's not much time, man. 30 seconds, 30 HP, and that's going to be the downfall of K-Corp. Navi delivering, but the final mark, God, by golly, was that close.